How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 Super Saiyan Blue units in the game, and eventually I will go over the top Super Saiyan units, Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3, but today I thought that I would go with Super Saiyan Blue. So, in the number 5 spot, we have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the agility type. That is why I'm obviously using an agility team. And to be honest, overall, he is a good unit, but his main purpose is to just make Goku stronger. But let's quickly, let's quickly go over his card. His leader skill gives a 30% attack and defensive boost to all types. He causes supreme damage. He gets an 80% attack and defensive boost when performing a super attack. And his link skills are Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Prodigies. And if I'm not mistaken, his 12 key multiplier is 135%. So overall, he is a decent unit, and of course we are going to be showing him off right now. And let's go over this. But yeah, his main purpose was always to make Goku stronger. He shares a lot of links with Goku, hence why I make Goku stronger. His defensive stat is currently at 16,000, so obviously when he has a few ability system buffs, he's going to be able to tank pretty damn well. But at the moment, it's around 16,000. But obviously, as I said before, as you keep raising that defensive stat, he will be able to tank even better. But yeah, for the most part, his main strength is making Goku stronger. It's not that he isn't a strong unit himself, but he just doesn't hit as hard as Goku. Okay, so going to quickly use him a bit more, and then of course we will move on to the next set of units, the next units, obviously. And to be honest, considering how he doesn't get as much of a boost as Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he still hits pretty damn hard, and my one is only at Super Attack 1, so he's consistently hitting for around 200k, and of course when he gets the boost from Goku himself. Obviously it's not just Goku that gets the boost, but Goku does hit relatively harder than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but without any buffs from linking with Goku, he is hitting for around 200k consistently, which is nice. So now to move on to the next spot, and I'm kind of on the fence because I've used both of these units countless times. I have them both at Super Attack 2 on different versions. They both have the exact same ability system buffs, and you probably guessed it, I didn't speak about them. I made a video on the two earlier, and of course we have Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which we have right here, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which I will show you guys what my one is like on a global version in a few moments. But I will be trying to get Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Goku together just to show you guys how much of a difference it actually makes. And I was speaking really fast there. So at the moment his attack stat is around 550k. And basically, actually let's go over his card real quick. His leader skill gives a 30% HP and attack boost to agility, STR, and physical types. He causes supreme damage. He gets a 100% attack boost when performing a super attack. His links are Super Saiyan, Warrior God, Kamehameha, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So obviously he does get a a bigger attack boost than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and he also has a better 12 key multiplier of 140%. So obviously I will be comparing him to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken in a few moments, but I'm going to quickly try to get Super Saiyan Blue Goku paired with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then I will talk a bit more about him. So we are finally going to get them together, and hopefully this is a decent representation of how much of a boost he gives to Goku, and obviously the other way around as well. And I don't want to spend too much time on this because I already covered it in a different video. But before, he was hitting for around 550k, and that is almost a 100k attack boost. That is insane. Okay, so let's talk about Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken a little. His leader skill gives a 100% stat boost to agility types. He does not give ki, which is unfortunate. He causes immense damage, and he also sacrifices 5% of your health when you perform a super attack. His 12 key multiplier is 150%. He gets a 20,000 attack boost and a 10,000 defensive boost for 10 turns from start of the turn. And his link skills are Over in a Flash, Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Warrior God, Prepared for Battle, and Kamehameha. So he is missing certain links that go with this. So yeah, as I was saying, he is missing certain links that regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku has, like Resurrection F, and I'm pretty sure it's Super God Combat. Yeah, seems like he is also missing Super God Combat, which provides a sizable attack boost, and that is one of the reasons why, when he is linked up with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Goku can hit harder than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Oh wow, got the additional, sick. But one advantage that regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku has over Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is that he benefits way more from the ability system because he has a percentage type passive whereas Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken only has a flat out attack boost. And that doesn't necessarily mean that he isn't getting a sizable boost in the ability system. He is getting a pretty damn big boost in the ability system, but it doesn't compare to the amount that Super Saiyan Blue Goku is getting. However, I strongly believe that they are even up until a certain point. So obviously Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken has a better link set. So yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken does have the better link set, and he can potentially be outdamaged by regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but for that to happen, he does need a few ability system buffs, if you get where I'm going with this. And like I said earlier in my other video, you have to get that sizable boost, you need to keep Agility Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta together. But by doing that, you are sacrificing a Super Saiyan for Vegeta, so it honestly isn't worth it. Your SSB Vegeta is most likely going to be in that first slot the majority of the time, so when he does come up, your Goku will be getting that boost, but optimally, pardon me, you would not be keeping him, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta together in that, same turn. But in the end, I do feel like they both have their strengths and weaknesses. But in the end, I do feel like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken struggles because he does not have a percentage type passive, whereas Super Saiyan Blue Goku can potentially hit harder with enough ability system buffs. He benefits way more from the ability system, but his link set isn't that great, and for him to outdamage Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken massively, he does need several ability system buffs. You will need at least one dupe to massively outdamage Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but even then, a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken that is fully maxed in the ability system is going to be an absolute beast, obviously. And despite him only getting a flat out attack boost, he is still going to be hitting relatively hard. He may not be hitting as hard as regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but his link set definitely makes up for that in my eyes. And like I said before, not everyone is going to agree. Do let me know your opinions down below on this particular pick. I definitely feel like they are equal. Like I said before, they both have their strengths and weaknesses. So you probably guessed it at this point because of the team that I am using, but in the second spot we do have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. His leader skill gives a 100% attack boost to in-types. He causes immense damage and raises his own attack for 3 turns. His passive skill reduces extreme type enemy attack by 20%, attack and defense, pardon me, by 20%. His own attack increases by 100%, and his links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior Gods, Prodigies, the Vegeta family, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So, I know that several months ago, or I don't remember when it was exactly, but me and D3 went over the best demigods, and he came in the 3rd position. And the reason why he is so high up now is because, for one, he benefits a bunch from the ability system, like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He benefits more from the ability system. He has a 12 key multiplier of 140%. He debuffs. His attack can now last longer because of the change that they made to the passives. And if you don't know what change that is, basically, when turns reset, like you're about to see, oh dear. Okay, did not expect that. So now when turns change, their passives or super attack mechanics will no longer reset, which I of course will show you in a few moments, and it's ridiculously OP. So that is one of the reasons why he is much higher up this list now. Well, not particularly in this list, but if I was to remake that demigod list, he will most likely be in the number 1 or maybe even 2 spot. That's how much of a difference that... why am I holding a charger in my hand? That is how much of a difference that change to the passive and super attack mechanics actually made. But I want to actually demonstrate that in this video. His attack stat just rose massively, and it's going to keep increasing for the 3 turns. I've been trying to think of the best way to word this, and basically, if Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is in fact, not Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, if regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku is in fact better than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken because of how much of an increase he gets from the, because of how much of an increase he gets from the ability system, then Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta must surely be better than both of them because he debuffs enemy attack and defense by 20%. He hits extremely hard, he benefits a bunch from the ability system, of course, and he raises his own attack for 3 turns. So, it just makes sense for him to be better than the other 2, and granted, as I said before, he doesn't have the greatest links, but the fact that he can debuff, and he can still raise his own attack even further, unlike the other 2. So basically, he just has a lot of utility, he can hit extremely hard, and he can also debuff. Of course, in the number 1 spot, the best Super Saiyan Blue unit in the game is currently Vegito Blue, and if they ever decide to revamp his event, I'm sure that he's going to be an even bigger beast. But when the Physical Super League comes out, hopefully it's Gogeta, he can easily be top 5 in the game, despite not having that leader skill. Let's put him here. So let's talk about him. He is obviously the hero lead. He gives a 50% stat boost as well as free key to super types. He causes immense damage. Oh my god, his passive is super long. He reduces damage received by 30%. He can counter all attacks with tremendous power. Ultra high chance of launching 2 additional attacks. Higher chance of those attacks being super attacks. His links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, over in a flash, Prepared for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle, and Fused Fighter. So incredible link set, incredible stats. A 12 key multiplier of 150%. His damage output is insanely high, and obviously his potential damage output is insanely high as well. With enough ability system buffs, he is capable of tanking in the right teams. And if you haven't seen that video already, I will leave it links at the end as always. So let's talk about why Vegito Blue is the best Super Saiyan Blue in the game. And I almost said Goku there for some reason. So he is obviously the super lead. He causes immense damage. He has a 12 key multiplier of 150%. He can super attack multiple times. And of course, when you have your crit levels up, his damage output can be insanely high. His potential damage output can rival the likes of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, especially when that physical Super League comes out, which as I said before, is hopefully going to be your boy Super Vegeta. He has an incredible link set. He has Over on a Flash, Fused Fighter, Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha. He has so many great links, and as I said before, he could definitely be a top 5 unit when that physical Super League comes out. And to be honest, he doesn't have too many downsides to him. Obviously, he does have that RNG passive, but you kind of make up for that with the amount of counters that you get. And because of how many times bosses attack now, in the newer events, he's obviously going to be able to counter multiple times. But sometimes people don't really like to counter with him though, because he doesn't reduce damage by that much. And like I said before, when you get his defensive stat to a certain point, he will be capable of tanking, because that is where his 30% damage reduction will actually start to come through. Again, the only downside about that is that you do need multiple dupes. But keep in mind, as soon as that physical Super League comes out, his defense is going to be crazy high from the get-go. You're most likely not going to need any ability system buffs. And it's going to be a great day when that does happen. And hopefully I will be able to pull my own Vegito Blue and actually show that off. And yeah, I feel like he's kind of he's not underrated at the moment, but on global, people do feel like Super Vegito is a bit better because of his tanking capabilities. But I personally disagree, because, as I said before in a different video, I do believe that on a certain team he's capable of tanking as well as Super Vegito, but it does need, well, he does need a few ability system buffs. But that is the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.